I think this may well be my first review of a Byredo perfume. Today I'm going to be talking about Pulp. Okay, so Pulp was released in 2008 by the House of Byredo, which I believe is a Swedish niche perfume house. To say the least, Pulp is a colourful, loud perfume. Now, I have just finished a 5ml decant that I've had for quite a while now, nearly going on 2 years. And it's taken me that long to get through it for a couple of reasons, mainly because Pulp is probably not the most versatile fragrance, and Pulp is also a very strong fragrance, i.e. you don't need many sprays. So anyway, let's get through the progression of the notes, what it smells like, and then we'll talk about other things. When Pulp opens up, I get an impression of, like a lot of people talk about this overripe fruit smell or accord that they get. Many times when I've worn it, the one thing it's reminded me of is a freshly cut in half passion fruit. That smell of the literal pulp of the passion fruit is the main impression I get when I spray this on. Now, I've never done, I've actually got some passion fruits in the house, and I've never done a direct comparison between the way pulp smells and the way a fresh cut passion fruit smells. But regardless, that's what it reminds me of. When you spray it on and you smell it a bit more closely, you realize that you can actually pick out some of these notes in here. So I certainly get this combination of red apple, specifically red apple. I eat apples, and mainly I eat green apples, but this is a real red apple smell to me. Black currant, and even though bergamot is listed here as a note, if it's there, it's not. I think the bergamot is adding that tartness to those other two fruit notes to create this passion fruit. Now, the other thing I also smell in this is fig, but not so much the fruit. I actually get quite a bit of the green woody fig leaf and stem, and it kind of runs through it pretty much from the opening well into the dry down. Now, after a few minutes, some more floral elements come into it. Now, I can't recognize what the floral notes are, on a blind sniff. Now, I know that they have here listed a tiare flower and peach blossom. And from my understanding, from what I've read, the tiare flower is basically a type of gardenia, and its oils or scent is used in a lot of suntan lotion. Now, I never get any kind of vibe from Pulp, any suntan lotion vibe that you can get from other things. So there's I don't get a coconutty vibe at all, and it's not necessarily what they've put in here. And as it dries down, it gets woody, even the cedar that they use in here in the base is kind of like a tart, kind of sharp smell. It all lends itself to creating this overripe fruit salad melange of fruit. And interestingly, one other note that is listed here that I get none of is praline. So I'm well into the dry down here on my skin, and I'm not sure if it's just not coming out in my skin or it's being really buried by all the tarty fruitness or the fruity tartness of the rest of the composition, but praline certainly is not coming out in my skin. Now, the thing about pulp is I really enjoy it. I really like it. It's a strong like for me. Now, the only thing is, I've finished my decant, and now I'm still hesitant to want to buy a bottle. For starters, this isn't cheap, so it retails on Lucky Cent at the moment for $250 US for 100 ml, and I think 160 something dollars for 50 ml. So it's not cheap. I don't find it very versatile. I enjoy wearing it in warmer weather. In fact, I wore this on Christmas Day last year because it's obviously in the middle of summer. Christmas is in the middle of summer here, and I find it to be a really festive kind of fragrance. So it really put me in the mood for that kind of thing. On the plus side, for a fragrance of this type, a fruity woody fragrance, this is probably the best performing of its genre that you could probably find. Like, this lasts for hours, and I think it has a very good projection for at least the first couple of hours. So it's a loud fragrance, and you certainly don't want to overspray this fragrance, and you need to feel confident and in a particular mood to wear it, which is why I'm still hesitant to say I would definitely get a full bottle. And I know this also has people that don't like it at all. So it really is a fragrance that is certainly not versatile. It's certainly not what you would describe as a crowd pleaser, because a lot of people don't like it. You have to be in the mood, and you have to be willing to spend a bit of money for it. So in essence, the essence of my review is that I really like this fragrance, but again, it has shortcomings in terms of its versatility, its price for what you're getting, but I also think it's reasonably unique in that I haven't come across another scent that has its personality. And look, I might. This is one where I might go for another decant because I will use it sparingly. I always enjoy wearing it when I do wear it. At no time have I thought, oh, this is too much. The key is not to overspray with this one. So look, if you get a chance to try it in store, I know Byredo is pretty relatively easy to find to spray. I know Pulp is still available where Byredo is stocked, so give it a go, see what you think. I can't, this is not really a fragrance I would class as for the mature gent. I think you have to have a particular personality. It's certainly unisex. Some people might say it probably leans femme. I don't really agree with that. I think it's down the middle, but not for the mature masculine type, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So that is my review of Pulp by Byredo. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a fun fragrance, and give it a try. Thanks guys, bye.